the internet has done more than just change all of our lives individually.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what that means is that your AI bot can now go out into one of your favorite apps and connect through a CLI and command your profile.
Okay, so
Right.
it basically like does the stuff for you, do like the APIs and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And just to
dope.
keep it simple, we could say like, let's say you're connected to Google Workspace and it's a CLI connection. You can speak to your AI like Claude and say, hey Claude, send out a calendar invite to all of my friends that texted me in this group,
That's great.
you know?
Yeah, and it just goes through all your stuff because it recognizes you, and it can operate as like an employee for you or assistant. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean,
It's an app-to-app connector. It's a bridge.
right. Yeah.
API also is a bridge, but API is more like pathways.
Yeah, so they can just do the process itself, right? Is that what CLI does?
Yeah, your bot can. Your bot allows it.
Okay.
It allows it the ability to,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
So just think of it as a way of just saying like, hey, we can allow our bot to come in, like manipulate a little bit of JSON and, do what it needs to do. And now my profile updated. So if let's say if Facebook did this, this would allow all of us to then have our personal AI bots go out and post things for us on Facebook.
Yeah, I need that like ASAP.
But Facebook has to allow that, right?
Okay, so we're waiting on them. But the technology is there. We just need the acceptance from the giants.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Which is happening, more and more, right? It seems like it's, everybody's starting to allow this little cross connection, in between apps. So, which is cool because, I think the era of the super app is here for us, right? They've already had it, and
Yeah, I mean, being a video editor and just working
Right.
with Premiere a lot, seeing how that's grown with the AI tools there, and they got Hickman. I was excited when they talked about Hicksfield in there, so I needed that,
right? So to break it down, what we're talking about is you having your app, your favorite apps, and your favorite app allowing it to reach out to another app. What that does is create this cool transfer of energy between the two where now you're not having to have so much friction and being locked into a surface, so being locked into an app, when you need something from over here.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that advancement, you know what I'm saying, now that just makes life a lot easier for all the business owners or anybody that's creative or anything like that, because it supercharges you, so you can just do things a lot quicker, so like if I can get things to automate captions for me, I can put in my style. Now all I gotta do is place them instead of doing everything. It just makes everything so much quicker for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how many of you all figured out that right now you could have already been having your AI dip into your Google Drive and rename things, right? Look at your videos, rename your videos based on what it sees, and then also prepare your videos to, get put onto a website, create photos for them. Through these connections, you can connect your AI to reach into your drive to do that.
Just give it the permission, right?
Yeah, reach
So,
out to me if you
yeah.
need help with that. It's really easy. I can explain it very simple, but you gotta at least be a little savvy. But the point is that you don't have to wait, and by commanding the AI, you guys don't have to know code either. So you really don't have to wait. Anybody can do this.
The more automated, the better, you know what I'm saying? Especially in these age. So we got some tools that we've been building behind the scenes.
We're right in the bubble, or whatever quote unquote we're in. Growth, maybe it's not a bubble. Regardless, this is a giant transition. How are you hit by a transition? Before I get into code, like, let's talk about what video is doing right now, because that thing is changing quickly day by day.
Bro, everything. It's just like, what's accepted now is just downgraded. You don't need the cinematography. I mean, for the ads, you still see that, but when it comes to social media content,
Yeah.
it's people just using their phones. This is be real, you know what I'm saying? They're going viral, getting a lot of views. So it's really not 100% about the quality, but it's more about, the connection and attention. So AI is just, you can just use it to search what's viral, what's hitting, you know what I'm saying? Like you can give it a whole, like a job description of a prompt. So that go through all your stuff and bring back the information you need so you can just at least compete, with what's out there. Cause that's what it's about. But, the tools are getting better. The editing tools are more automated. like when it comes to green screening and things like that, and like taking things out, clipping, masking, it's just incredible. Like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's almost seeming like it's becoming like a research game. No,
Yeah, so the
like
more you know, the more you can.
the more power you have because
Yeah,
the tools are being built faster than you can think of a tool and then build it yourself.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
it's always more like an exploration game.
Yeah.
And then if you find the mental cap somewhere in a niche that you dove deep into, then you build.
Like you can train the bot to know what you know, and they can build up that and actually give you some things that you wouldn't quite, know to look into. Give it a different perspective.
Prompting.
Probably, bro. That's man. That's just like asking the right question, bro.
Oh
Like
my
in
goodness.
anything, sales, relationships, anything. Asking the right questions is power in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's prompting.
Let's talk about prompting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So listen, this is good because prompting, we're talking about the transition, but prompting is the gear of the transition. It's the gears. It's just the mechanism.
You start when you're prompting with because you're the master prompter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Not even, bro. I just, whatever is, it's just, I understand the computer's just a little bit more like than the average person. So
Mm,
obviously I'll be able to drive it
facts.
a little bit better. Like
Facts.
it's like person being a NASCAR racer versus a standard driver. He's going to be able to manipulate the car a little bit, more just because he
Right.
trained,
Right.
not because of some special skills, right? This is a mindset. You have to AI knows pretty much all the mindsets, and what you do are you're picking between the two, and then you're focusing the mindset on a problem. As long as you're kind of doing that, you would probably get the information you need. But the moment you start leaning towards an issue too much, or whether it was negative or positive, or if you're leading your questions like lawyers would mention, right? Then the AI is going to lead the answer. It's weird to think about. What happens is AI is like really built to just retrieve. I given this example before. It's like a golden
Yeah, I
retriever,
use it all
right?
the time. Right. Yeah.
So if a golden retriever probably will retrieve whatever you teach it to retrieve, but it is really genetically built to go out and fetch. But what you teach it to fetch is on you. What you focuses it on at the time is on you, right? As a
Wow.
trainer.
Yeah, that's pretty much That hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because this transition, like there's a secondology that we parented at that's completely different mindset. And that's AI is the world's smartest child. The world's smartest, like, and the smartest child, I mean, is smarter than
Has the
all
most
adults that
potential.
exist. Is
Yeah.
smarter than every human that exists, right?
Right.
But because it's a child, how do you then talk to that child and then get that child to focus on your issue that you want the child to solve, right, for the world, out of all the other people's issues?
It's like the more you prompt it, it's the more like you're like a child is watching you, it's observing you and learning you more. The more you talk to it, the more you prompt.
Yeah.
So you gotta massage it. You gotta mold it into what you want it to be. That's what I've been learning. You know what I'm saying? I
Well,
use it every day. Work out.
it's
You know what I'm saying? Everything.
I would, yeah. It was when I use massage, I would use it in a sense so human like, right? Because I know I use that term a lot, but more like it's more of like you're creating parameters. And what you're doing is, and what happens is, as you talk and you don't get your result, and you work through AI learns how to get better at feeding you your results, right? But you also, in turn, if you are intelligent, which most of us, we all retain knowledge over time, we also get better at, you know, learning how to move and drive AI a little bit more. So it's a two-way thing, right? AI may be coming this way faster, but we're still moving this way towards it as well.
Okay.
When it comes to like learning how to speak to each other,
Right.
right? And really, it's not that you're thinking of AI as an entity. AI is just it's a layer it's a dumbfounded layer when it comes to understanding humans, but it still retains all the world's knowledge. See what I'm saying? So that it needs that translation layer, and that's what it's working on over time. Because it's so smart, it knows how to then work on that translation layer. So it's working on it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I know that's pretty wild and nerdy, but yeah. If you like what you heard, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.